Hello guys! Thanks to Ubisoft I got access to Khatun Early Access and now I'm here to explain you the hero. So in this video I will go through the base moveset of her, the main pressure tools, so aka the moves you go to open up your enemy, the special moves, feats plus cooldowns, and her hitbox, and in the end I give a conclusion to her. Alright! Enough talking, let's start. Okay, now to the base moveset. Khatun is, in my opinion, relatively easy to learn, but hard to master. But I'll come to this later. She can perform, she's a typical 1-2 character. She can throw a light starter, light finisher. She can throw a heavy starter, heavy finisher. And she can throw heavy attack for 24 damage, relatively slow. Your dodge attacks are enhanced. Wait, I have to switch the opponent for that. Like, it doesn't matter if you land in it or if you get stuck. Keep your momentum because it's enhanced. It's good. Team fights, in anti-gang situations, in general, it's good. So, this is legit. Wait, she also have forward of Chubby. 22 damage. But now we come to the interesting part. So, what is so interesting about Khatun? Ubisoft advertised her as a soft range specialist slash harasser, and I think this is quite accurate because out of every heavy, except for the unblockable, you can perform soft feint. She has 4 options. 4 options, okay? You can throw out of heavy starters, heavy finishers, a light soft feint. This is the light option. Option number 1. You can perform a kick out of the heavy starter or the heavy finisher. You can perform. This is option number 2. Yeah, now option number 3. You can perform a heavy soft feint. When do you use it? Obviously, as a Musha main, you will understand when they start doing dodge attacks or regular dodges. Heavy soft feint might catch them. So this is option number 3. And now to option number 4, the most interesting one. But I can talk a lot about it. But now let's talk about Fear and Fury. When you throw a soft feint, you can, by pressing space, oh no, dodge, you can perform sprint. And in this animation, you can perform a light attack in all directions. But most importantly, you can perform bloody ref. So by pressing heavy, she performs an unblockable, it pins your target, and you have another 3 options in bloody ref. That means you land bloody ref, you can press heavy for the big damage. You can press zone attack for a wide swing and super armor, and you can perform light attack for a quick punish. This is her main pressure tool. And now let's talk about her special properties, and I think the special properties are very funny. Now let's talk about her special properties. What makes the Khatun so special? First, she has an ALL-DEFLECT stance. But first I want to talk about bloody ref. Every time when you GB someone, you have access to bloody ref by pressing heavy attack. You can perform all 3 options. That means heavy, zone, light. This is now heavy, light. You can perform bloody ref out of parries But of course, it's only guaranteed on light attacks. Out of a light parry, it deals 28 damage. Out of a GB, Bloody Wrath deals 25 damage. Out of Fear and Fury, it deals 30 damage. So, and like I said before, axes you can perform Bloody Wrath out of a deflect. In this case, it also deals 5 damage. And like I said, all options. And this belongs to her special properties, but I think the most interesting one is, yeah, her Fear and Fury deflect. What does it mean, guys? So, she has access to an all deflect stance. Every time when you perform the soft feint, right? You see, I have an all stance, and this means you auto deflect all attacks in this animation. Doesn't matter, I do anything. Free, I do anything. You auto deflect all attacks. And when you land deflect, you can perform Fear and Bloody Wrath. I'm sorry. So, but also one thing I have to mention is Bloody Wrath is not guaranteed on hyper armor. Wait, who has hyper armor? Warlord has early hyper armor on heavies. For example, you deflect the first attack, you perform Fear and Fury, you take it. So, this is Khatun, ladies and gentlemen. So, your main simple base moveset, but you have 4 soft feints, you have Bloody Wrath on different situations, you have an all deflect out of the in your forward sprint animation. Yo, this sums her up. But now let's talk about the next topic. So, now let's talk about her unique feats. I think they are relatively easy to explain, and the choices are also easy, I guess. So, Relentless. So, passive soft feints do not cost stamina. It's not a wild one, it's not a great one. It makes your life easier because, let's take for example her bash. You have to pay stamina for your heavy, you have to pay stamina for the bash, you have to pay stamina for the light attack. So, what does it mean? You can only bash someone 3 times, and then if you go for another bash, run out of stamina. But with that, you can perform definitely more moves, but it's not a super great move. That's why it's an optional, for me, an optional feat. He has also access to Rush. Rush is great for rotating between the objectives and chase people if they run away from you, and disengage from fight. You, for example, you stall a while, okay, then your rotation arrives to basically your teammates, then you can say, oof, thank you mates, pop your rush, and you run to the home point and heal. So, second option, the third option is Bounty Hunter. Every time when you land a kill, you regain health, cover all your stamina. It's a great feat. I love it. So all her level 1 makes sense. You can pick all of them. No complaints here. So, what else? Brutal. Passive. After hitting with any Blood Wrath follow-ups, your damage is increased for a short time. It lasts 10 seconds. And the damage buff, your damage is increased by 20%. It has a nice synergy with Ultimate Punishment. So I will explain now Ultimate Punishment. Ultimate Punishment has initial damage of 20. You perform a super quick attack that leads into Bloody Wrath. And with a cooldown of 45 seconds, have Feats always access to one brutal buff. For example, you start a duel, you can initiate ultimate punishment. You can start with ultimate punishment, and then for the next 10 seconds you profit from brutal in every duel. Like 45-second cooldown is not that big, it's not that long. So, and you 20 damage, unreactable. So brutal makes sense if you run ultimate punishment. So, but here's the catch. Khatun has also access to Inspire. Inspire gives you and your teammates around you a damage boost of 15%. So I like this choice. You can go for more selfish feat, brutal. Can trigger brutal more often, frequently. But for a big team fight, of course, you want Inspire. So if you play with friends, with teammates, I will probably go for Inspire. But if I run solo matchmaking, I probably go for brutal. So third feat makes no sense on her now, because all her executions are super long. Executioner Respite doubles basically your health bonus on an execution. That's it. So for me, a rare choice, to be honest. So intimidating. Intimidating on kill, you debuff the defense of your enemies by 25%. And it lasts for 10 seconds. The aura lasts for 10 seconds. It's an okay feat, to be honest. It's not wild because the requirement is a hero kill, and a hero kill is not easy to perform in high level lobbies, and on top of that you have to land the kill. Alright, and this makes things a little bit harder. So, but as option, you also have Tough as Nails. Tough as Nails is nowadays a good feat because it helps you in all situations, no exceptions. It helps you in duels, it helps you in anti-gank situations, it helps you in teamfights. God, it helps you even in ganks, man. Like, you stay alive for longer. You can take at least one more punishment. Die. So, Punch Through. I think no one will pick Punch Through on her because she has no enhanced lights. For example, Punch Through only makes sense when the hero has enhanced light attacks. And yeah, that's actually it. For example, I like to run Punch Through on Warlord because blocked light attack will deal 5 to 6 damage on a light attack. If you commit a heavy and he blocks it, he takes 10 to 11 damage. So Punch Through, but here in this case it makes no sense. No enhanced light attacks. You don't even have hyper armor on the heavies. It's probably one of the rare. Yeah, it's one of the rarest choices here. But hey, why not, I guess. So, Ultimate Punishment. I explained this one already. Cooldown of 45. Initial damage of 20. Super fast. Probably you have to need a read on that move to dodge it. Alright. So, with Brutal, great synergy. It's almost must pick in my opinion, because the options are underwhelming. So the second choice is Aerostorm. And viewers of my chat, they know exactly what I think about Aerostorm. It's garbage. It's garbage, guys. Regenerate. It's okay feat, but it just benefits yourself. It's not that great in my opinion for Khatun. So that's why in my opinion you run probably, like I would most of the time run this when I go solo, or when I play With friends, I play this. Like Bounty Hunter, Inspire, Intimidating, and Ultimate Punishment. But I think most of the times I go for this combination. Alright, that explains the feats. Okay, now to the conclusion. Overall, she's a good hero. Her hitbox is nice. Her feats has a decent synergy. And she's absolutely fun to play. Should you get her? If you like a duelist or a hero with plenty of options in anti-gank situations, yes, you can get her without problem. She can compete in duels. She might struggle only in team fights because soft lanes are not very useful in team fights when you get external. You only have a bash or your unblockables. But okay, that's my opinion on her. I hope you liked this video. Leave a like and a comment what your opinion is. See you in the next video. Bye bye.